Here we go.
Welcome to Sorare in the States Football. Here are your hosts, the Taco Slayer Jorge and MLS Card Guy Chris.
Oh, welcome into the Sorare Pro MLS Super Draft and way too early MLS Awards. We have a star-studded, award-winning lineup with us here tonight. Alex, Chris, the MLS Card Guy, and our guest, TRIPPIN B. Everybody loves him. They're only here for him. And Thomas, MLS Sorare Scout. We needed someone here that knows what they're talking about, have all the data. We're going to have some fun. How is everyone doing?
Sorry, I'm just on my phone. I'm trying to cut a deal with the move up in the draft a little bit. See if we can see if I can get TRIPPIN on the line, but he's not answering right now.
My phone's not ringing.
I don't know what the hell he's doing.
I was texting your mom. Sorry.
Look, Mom, I made friends. I made friends. She's definitely watching. Since you're on the stream, she's definitely watching.
I've decided to opt out of all 5 of my draft picks, like true MLS fashion. Yeah, just embrace the
You don't need them.
embrace the super draft.
He wants the extra gam.
Don would be proud.
We're gonna continue to see it every year. It never fails. There are just teams that don't care about the super draft, and there are some that do. I know Atlanta's one of them. Orlando's one of them. Charlotte, you're new, so maybe you care, maybe you don't. We don't
It's
really
a
know
Southern
yet.
thing. They're used to college football. They
There it
get
is. But real
Yeah.
quick, before we get into it, before we lay down all the rules for the draft, I just want to shout out Jay Blaze was in here first. Bob
The
Flynn,
legend.
let's go, legend.
Forward
Vic
fly.
was third. We live in.
We
And
live and living.
Yeah.
Dude, you know
Words.
what? I was just gonna roll with it. Why you got to call me out like that?
Yeah,
Either
show
way,
the Emmys.
Bob wants to see the Emmys. That's
This
it.
is an
The
Emmy
Emmys,
award-winning
they're
show.
up top. I won one of them at ESPN and one of them at Major League Baseball Network. And the only reason that I have them is because I was part of 2 great teams at both networks, for sure.
Dude, there it is. There it
Bob,
is.
Bob, here's my deal. Bob Flynn, come to Charlotte and you can hold one of the Emmys. All right.
Ooh.
You can even rub it. You can even rub it.
Rub it too? Wow.
Whoa, we're
I
gonna have
thought
to
we
put that
talked
behind a
about stolen
paywall.
assets before.
We'll bring back Sorare after dark. We'll talk to the Andrew and Jimmer squad.
Get the link in my OnlyFans, okay? That's where you can find it. But anyway, look, we're gonna hear. I've had this idea for a while. I wanted to do it at the beginning of the season for the first week, right? Bring everything in with a bang. Clearly didn't happen because things happen, life happens. But we're here now. We're making it happen. All right. The Pro SO5 Super Draft, right? I've had it in my head. We're gonna do a classic snake draft for all you Americans that play fantasy football. You kind of know how it works. Every player can only be selected once. And at the end of it, we're going to build our SO5 lineups. We're going to see who can build the best lineup with all the players available. Okay. We're not all rich. We can't all always make it happen. But here today on this show, we can. So we're going to get it done. And I have this nice little ticker symbol right here with the draft order. Look at that.
Ooh.
Wow.
Thomas
Oh,
with the least.
wow. What pick did I get? What pick did I get?
Oh,
what did I-
Okay. Thomas.
Was this
He has-
random?
okay,
Was this
Well,
a random
I'm
order?
first.
Hey,
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right. Right.
Trade-
Let me explain this.
That's
Okay.
the worst pick. I don't want
Trade
to
up-
get one.
trade offers welcome. Trade offers welcome.
Put those Cash App
I have
tags in
lots
the
of
chat
trades.
right now if you want to move up the draft. Right, we're gonna make it happen. Thomas with the least appearances on this show. Okay, he's gonna go first. TRIPPIN B gonna go second, and Alex,
The
what
least
new blood
appearances on
right
this
here.
show.
And I'm gonna go last because it would have been weird if I put myself first. So here we go. There we have it. But
I'm
does
not the
anybody
OG.
have?
I don't get to go last. What the hell?
No, because
Well, that's
you
just because you care about us so much, Chris, that you just take one for the team and you jump on that last
Yeah,
bullet. But
that's
it's
not
snake
true at
draft,
all.
so
Yeah. Corey's gonna get that first defender, and so
I don't like. What I really don't like is for Thomas to be picking 10th. That's rough. That's where it's really going to get real rough.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about this on the drive home today. I was like, I mean, you kind of have to pick a defender first, I feel like, because the options are limited. Like, how many defenders are probably going to score a great score this week in MLS with, clean sheet probability close to 20% at best? Yeah. Are we
starting? Are we?
I'm just talking strategy. I'm just talking strategy.
Like I'm
not
honestly
trying
I'm
to-
not giving you guys my strategy. What the hell?
whoa.
What are we talking about?
Maybe
I'm
I'm just
honest-
trying to influence y'all's strategy because I have a different strategy. So I'm just playing my games
Oh,
here.
yeah, you don't want to give anything away. What about Alex? Alex, what are you
Well,
thinking?
You are gonna pick
Ooh.
first, so we're gonna see what you're gonna.
I think I'm gonna go all sporting, shouldn't I? Isn't that
Actually, I'll give you a hint. We're going to do some lists at the end of this episode of like what we all think of what's been going on so far. And one of them is what's the stack to own. And I almost picked Sporting, but then I didn't. So maybe I left that one for
you. Put them for overrated. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm honestly just happy to hear that you guys actually thought about this. You guys put in some thought. Like this draft is going to get really competitive. How many hours did you guys spend doing your research?
Almost one.
At least a minute and a half.
My entire life, every single waking minute, I'm sitting here thinking, MLS So5, what can we do?
Well, there's some trees down on the way home today, so commute was a little extra longer. So however long that was,
and he's got the first pick.
Nice.
He's got the least amount of time to think about it.
All right,
maybe he's in a position to fail here.
I was gonna randomize it like on the show for for the lulls, but I just figured it would take up too much time, and here we are just talking about the strategy instead of implementing the strategy.
Okay,
we're going. So hey, round one, here we go. Thomas, MLS Silver Scout, with the first pick of the SO5 Pro Draft.
You got the sound effect.
What's it gonna be?
Wait, is there a clock? Is he on the clock?
Yeah, he gets 10 seconds.
I don't have a clock.
10 seconds.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
Nowhere near
10 seconds.
I'm kidding.
He's got to make some calls.
I grew up in Dallas area, small town, pretty far north of Dallas. And, I really like the Cowboys' approach of giving people a second chance. So with the first pick of the Sorare in the States draft, I'm going to pick Forsberg against Chicago Fire. Because everyone needs a
family man.
His own family hater.
Amazing.
Number 1 overall.
That's what Jerry Jones likes to do. He likes to go after those guys that got a little bit of history, but they get a chance, and where he's going to get a chance against the Fire, he's probably going to slot in a couple goals, maybe a couple assists, and then have 0 AA because he's Red Bulls.
A couple goals, a couple assists. No, you didn't pick Lewis Morgan, man.
Has Forsberg really? I would want to see a little more established production so far. I think in the season for a number 1 overall pick. I know it's just a 1-week thing, but
it is a good matchup, though.
I don't know, man. Yeah,
I'm going based off a matchup. I'm going off a matchup. I have my screen, and
that is such a great joke by Jay Vick. That's incredible.
Oh, dude, you got to do the stack, man. You got to do the stack.
Oh, man. Reynoso, he's on one of my lists, but I can't tell you which one.
Reynoso, hey, hold on. I just want to speak because I own a Reynoso Rare and Super Rare and have for 2 years now. And I just want to speak on his behalf and say Reynoso does care about his family. Both of his families.
They're polar opposites. Forsberg and him are polar opposites.
He cares about his marriage family and his mistress family equally, and I think that is
that's noble.
That's noble. Sure.
It's hard to juggle too. All right, juggling 1 is hard enough, but 2, brave soul.
He may never come back to America.
Yikes! Well, sell now. But there you go. There you have it. We got the first pick, Emil Forsberg, coming in hot right off the back. TRIPPIN B. You are
all right. I love it. So I didn't know that you had a whole draft tracker set up.
Oh, dude, I got the Sorare data concept builder.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Everybody bow to
this Emmy award-winning producer.
I tried.
If they start giving Emmys for Sorare live streams, I think Harry Trades and Andrew Laird and Quinny will all get one, and then Jorge, you might get nominated after that.
Dude, I'll take the scraps. I'm
good. My pick. I gotta go matchup based, but also someone who actually gets it done. This is a no-brainer. Part of me says, I look at the draft order. I'm like, is there enough forward depth to get back to me to throw away my first pick on a midfielder of whom there are 10 billion of them? But I don't care because I got to have this guy. Give me the Canadian Messi, the Scottish Messi, Ryan Gauld. Send him, bring him against LAFC, against LA Galaxy, the Godfather, and I love it. I think it's the can I say the tits matchup? And I say we do it. Let's go.
I thought this was a family-friendly channel.
Right. Yeah.
No, that went out. You threw that out the window real early.
They're all unsubscribed. We can do whatever we want now.
Give me the Godfather, please.
Dude, they know I've been pumping Gould the whole season. I love him so much.
Oh no. There you go, Trippin B with the second pick, Ryan. Gold. There you have it. Wow.
But now you guys are not allowed to pick any forwards. Everybody else has to pick midfielders too.
I mean, that's what like MLS is best at, right? It's like all about the midfielders. I mean, it's statistically proven.
You got to get an 80 out of your midfielder, or you're just screwed.
That's what makes Chris and Jorge such geniuses for coming up with this concept, because it's the perfect league to do it.
Oh, I didn't come up with this at all. Don't give me any credit for that.
I don't know. I just want to have fun with my friends. That's what we're here for, right? That's it.
I love
a couple of weeks late, but here we are.
All right, I gotta make some deals here.
Yeah, I'm over here looking. I'm like, oh dang.
Are you trading up? Are you
Alex,
trading back into the first round?
You are
my pick might be available.
Alex, you are on the clock with the third pick of the Sorare Pro Draft. What's it gonna be?
I was thinking about.
Wait for the sound. Jeez, you can't.
Well, I forgot Trippin B. So
that's a penalty. I think he should have to forfeit his pick.
Oh, that's true. That means I get to start now, and if I put a pick in,
I mean, he's just going to pick Johnny Russell anyway, and hope.
he's picking Abada.
He's
picking Abada 100%.
Abada is my sneaky late pick. He's my sub.
He's not going to be around long. Don't worry.
Yeah, so I'm just going to pick someone that I also chose for highest score when we did the decisive game yesterday. I'm going to go Ricky Puig in the midfield.
Good pick.
It's consistent. Like, I don't feel like I have to really worry about him. So, on
the road against the top team in MLS right now, by the way.
That is true, but it is also Ricky Puig.
Like, did y'all ever think those words are going to be mashed together this season? That Vancouver Whitecaps as Porter Shield leaders?
Yes. 100%. That was on my bingo card.
I envy your belief.
Yeah.
Look, I had belief, but I don't know if I had this much belief.
All you gotta do is suspend Vinny Sartini, and this team they respond.
Everything works out.
They respond, man.
Once he comes back, it's over.
I don't know what you want from them.
He's already back, isn't he?
They did
suspension.
Yeah,
they brought it down to like 3 games.
Yeah.
He said, "I will."
That give him enough momentum to chug through the first half of the season.
Yeah.
So am I up? Does this put me on the clock officially?
You are
yes.
up. You are
Yep.
up. Yes, you are. I got it in on time. Look at me go.
So I'm going heavily matchup reliant. A guy that I'm very excited to own in a new season card, and a guy that plays in a specific baseball stadium that is not Citi Field this week.
I think
I'm going to take me some Santi Rodriguez. Of course.
Santi Rodriguez in the midfield.
Got to.
I mean, was it like New York has
against Earl Edwards? Come on, guys. At Yankee Stadium? Come on.
They have 4 more home games in a row, right?
Yes.
Why do you think? Yeah. Why is it going to be Earl Edwards? I thought Ravas is back as of last week.
I think it was just Ravas was going to play CCC. I think.
Yeah, he didn't play CCC.
I mean, he played against Charlotte FC and sadly shut us out.
That's right.
The only time he's ever shut anyone out.
What does that say about Charlotte?
Good pick.
Gil Porter should have sent the letter.
Oh, little Santi. Oh, do it. Oh, do I gotta play the jingle for myself for the the 5th and 6th pick?
You gotta do it 2 different times.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna do it twice right now because my picks. All right, I'm gonna go cheeky since everybody took all the midfields. All right. I'm trying to be a producer over here, right? Like trying to juggle a bunch.
He's
of
just gonna get Carlos Hill and Nacho Hill.
He's not.
Don't get Nacho. Nacho first round. Let's go.
I may have thought about it, but Chris coming in with the Santi. I'm gonna go cheeky at home against the Chicago Fire, right? I'm gonna do a defensive stack, a little Red Bull defensive stack before anybody takes it from me. Because I'm back-to-back picks. Sorry, whatever. I didn't plan this.
Faith in Coronel.
Holy,
very interesting.
Trash.
Chicago at home, though. I'm just saying, I gotta go for it.
First,
you literally just
Coronel.
You lost.
Enjoy your negative 15 all around from John Tolkien, but you get the 10 back, right, from the clean sheet.
Look,
you had the best position in the draft and you threw it away.
Listen,
you could have done better with Nacho and Carlos back to back. Honestly,
listen. All right, I'm trying to juggle 5 different things over here. I panicked. I needed a defensive stack. Because when you look at the
There's no
matchups, there's not a lot of clean sheets on the table, and I
No
went with this
mulligans.
one.
We agreed no,
No,
mulligans, right?
no,
He's locked into
this is
those.
it.
even
I'm
though we're
locked
making
in.
fun of
Yeah,
him? All right, just making
look,
sure.
There's
He's
not many
told-
clean. There's not many
Stat-
clean sheets on the table, but there probably would have been clean
statistically,
sheets available in 2
Tolkien
rounds
has-
from now.
Tolkien has to come good eventually. All right, I'm picking a quarterback in the first round. I'm going defensive stack. I don't care.
Bold strategy.
Bro, you just picked a kicker in the first round. With the goalkeeper. What the hell are you talking about?
A kicker and a punter back to back.
Hey, look, man.
It's almost
I'm
as
just
much
here to
as
set
last.
everybody up. Okay.
Hey, he
I'm
got
taking
the
one
last
for the
pick.
team,
He has
all
to
right?
finish last.
I'm here to provide the entertainment. The draft is for everybody else. And watch when I
I
start.
For the
mean,
content.
I wanna-
Who
I
will be
wanna-
laughing?
Watch Chris draft Matt Freeze now next.
Who will be laughing?
I want the video reaction of when Coopers puts a goal in.
Tolkien own goal.
Really,
Does that mean I have to
Gutierrez
live
plays
stream
on
the
that
game
team.
on Saturday? Oh, boy.
Gutierrez is on that team, you know? Like
I don't know, man. I'm just.
he may not start
feeling it.
though. You might be okay.
I'm
I
feeling
think,
it.
I
I
think
don't
he's
know.
going to start. We'll see.
I'm gonna big brain my way to the top. You just wait.
Shakir's
You
going
just
to
wait.
walk the ball into the goal, and you're going to be proven wrong.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm thinking of just some of the worst jokes. I can't even say.
All right. So, and then there were 4. Oh,
You just wait. You just wait.
Am I on the clock? Because I'm going to make it even worse for you.
I haven't heard
Gonna
the
get
noise
much
in a
worse.
while.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, card.
Oh,
guys
he's
on
gonna
the-
go for a Chicago player.
We have a
watch.
sound effect.
Play it. Yeah, you got to
Play the music.
Womp.
I
So
told you I'm doing too many things at
I'm gonna-
once.
I'm going to go ahead and guarantee that this man will score. I got to get my forward in. I'm going Christian Benteke. We're going to have 3 big chances missed, but we're going to get that goal, and we're still going to get 28 out.
Oh, you'll
Dude, we
have
might
like
get
10
5.
duels
Easy.
won.
Oh, easy money.
Exactly.
10 duels won, 3 big chances missed, and a goal. Guaranteed.
Oh, God.
Dude, a
Lock
guy
it
that
in.
beat him last week, they put that on there. He got 3 big chances missed. Maybe he's a new kid.
Second round pick. You love it. Big value. High upside.
Big value. Look
Big
at him
big.
go. Look at him
Huge
go with the
big.
Benteke and the Santi stack.
I actually own both those cards too. Those are my cards.
Oh, look at you go. I'm very
I
proud
am
of you.
filling out a roster of my own cards
yeah.
right now. I could literally play this team right now.
You have the world
Dude.
at your disposal when you're going with cards you still own. Or you just own really good cards. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's
No,
just
I
it.
own those two. That's pretty much it.
Alex.
Don't
This
do
jingle's
it.
gonna get.
Don't
this
take
thing's
my
gonna get
guy,
cold.
Alex. Do not take my guy, Alex.
Take a Bada. Take a Bada.
Now, here's the thing. I would take a Bada if I didn't already have a plan for later in the round.
Ibata's not my guy. I know. I have a very
Ooh.
specific guy that I will snap up next.
If
Maybe.
I don't pick
You
him
want
up.
to make a
don't
trade,
take
Trippin? You should just trade.
Oh, true. We could
Trade,
trade.
trade for the
I'll
pick.
trade the rights to
Trade-
Ibata. I'll trade
trade
the
the-
rights to Ibata.
Trade the next
So it is
two
a Bada.
picks. Just trade the next 2 picks.
I'll,
You have full
I'll trade
slots.
you. I'll trade you my discovery rights for your.
Wait, I want
Like,
those. How much?
I actually own those, right? Like
You have to.
I
own them,
think.
I think.
Somehow
I'm
I'm
pretty,
actually-
you do not
I'm
own
pretty
those.
sure-
somehow-
No, nobody owns their own discovery.
I'm pretty
rights.
sure I
MLS
discovered
owns their
you.
discovery rights,
Okay.
and they will.
I'm pretty sure I
no, no,
discovered
Those are
you.
Don Garber's rights.
somehow FC Cincinnati has my discovery rights. They're just holding on to him, like, oh yeah, we've been waiting for this moment.
At some point, this is gonna get good.
I played high school golf in Utah, and RSL gave me a call the other day and said, "Hey, if you ever get back in the soccer game,
We need a right
sorry to
back
cut you off,
actually.
Alex. Who's your pick?
Oh my god.
So do I do it? Do I go?
You do you, baby.
You gotta do it.
I'm gonna let Trippin have his fun. I'll let him grab him. I'm gonna grab Chicho. I
that's-
said he was gonna score yesterday again. He's at home against that Columbus team that again I think will be,
Heavily
exhausted.
rotated.
And yeah,
Or he's
very-
gonna pick Cucho next round.
I
Guaranteed.
thought about it, to be honest.
Oh.
I was ready to say Chicho, and Cucho is probably gonna come out of my mouth. So
he's gonna pick Nagby next round.
Oh man.
Maybe he'll finally get decisive.
oh, there it is. Ricky Puig and Christian Alonso.
Boy,
I love-
they were
How
former
come
rivals.
Marengo was just run out of LAFC when all he did was score goals?
For no reason.
I don't
Because he
know.
wanted money.
Yeah, when you want money, you're bad. We don't want you.
And Yeah, we don't want to pay you money.
Yeah, Carlos Vela.
My dumbass bought Carlos Vela when his agent put that story in the Athletic about San Jose.
Has he done it? Is he just still at home? He hasn't left
He's
his
still
home?
at
Yeah.
home. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, he could still sign with a contender. He probably just wants to sign with a better team later in the season.
Dude, we'll see him at the
Right.
we'll see him at the Des Moines Menace soon enough.
No doubt. Taking passes from Sasha.
Triple
All
B
right.
on the
Well,
top.
so you didn't take my guy.
You didn't take your guy.
The whole Abada thing was a total smokescreen. I'm not drafting Abada. Even though I'm putting him in my. I'm gonna put him in myself,
Celebada?
like,
Everybody Celebada?
I'm trying to win this draft, guys. I'm trying to win this draft. I'm trying to elite plays.
I don't
right
see
here.
Cornell on your team, dog.
So the question to me now, though, I was sweating you the whole time because let's just say I had a reason to think you
SKC
might
guy.
take my guy.
It's
Let's
an
just say I
SKC
had a
guy for
reason
sure.
to think you might take my guy. But now Scout has 2 picks to so I could
You
there's
could
another
wait.
guy
You
that
could wait.
I could try to sneak my guy one more time, but I think the move is just to get him. I think the move is just to get him at this point. I got to go with Paintsel. I thought maybe you might stack Paintsel with Pooj. That's why I was all bitter. I don't know if Paintsel would have gotten past Sorare Scout double pick there. I'm not sure where he's going, but Bob Flynn commented earlier that the LA Galaxy Vancouver game is going to be like 5-4, and I sure hope so because I now have Gald and Paintsel. I'm on both sides of it, and I want everybody to go nuts.
It's not a bad spot to
That's,
be in.
yeah.
There we go. Joseph.
Then again,
Paintsel,
has he-
right?
has
I think
gotten-
we all believe.
He's only gotten one decisive so far this year, right? But this is where he comes good.
So far, floodgates, baby.
Hey, all you need is that big AA, and every once in a while you get a decisive, and
He
go up a
sneaks
90.
a share of the sets. He doesn't have every set, but he sneaks a set every once in a while. I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
There it is. There you have it.
Good start. I like Gould. I wish I would have gotten him.
The draft sound is just completely.
Is it?
I know.
is it
Do
my
we-
turn again?
Do we still want it? I don't know.
I don't know when the next person's supposed to go.
Jorge's like, you guys graduated.
Jorge should be like, all right, we're done
What's
with
up?
this. Here's the
You're
sound.
up.
Off
Okay.
I'm up.
All right. Fine. Here we go.
I'm
Tom,
Play it
you're
again
up.
because he's up
2 in a
again.
row.
No, it's
You got to
fine.
play it after he says the first name.
You
You
got-
play it while he's saying the other name.
Yeah, you got to pick one at
Well,
a time.
It's not Abada, but
Oh.
it is Almada.
Yeah.
Oh.
Easy money. Easy money. Love it.
I love it.
Yeah, Thiago Almada.
Philly's
Yakimakis
really
might
good,
be
though.
out this weekend. But Philly historically has actually struggled against Atlanta whenever at Atlanta. Like, I don't know if it's just. I mean, I think even Blake called it out in the Sorare interview that he did, where he talked about how he hates the turf in Atlanta. So
Brad Guzan's knee.
yeah, well, hey,
Gonna do his knee
Brad,
soon.
least
need
goals
Cohen.
conceded out of any goalkeeper this year.
Yeah, I know,
any team,
actually.
we'll say.
I was looking at that
Yeah.
earlier.
So Almada is the first, and I'm just gonna go with the pairing. And unless y'all I'm really surprised he's available still, unless I'm completely blanking. But
Well, I wasn't gonna pick him.
No, you're right.
Lewis
He's
Morgan
available.
is still available, right?
He is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't ruin my
true.
stack.
Yeah, but you don't.
So-
but you don't have a midfield
He has
spot. for him.
Forsberg. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you got Forsberg
is
and
he a
Amada.
forward?
I thought
no.
Morgan
Yeah,
said
he's a midfield.
Forward.
No, you
Uh-oh,
got
blunder.
two midfielders,
Oh,
bro.
no.
Oh, he forfeited his pick.
Right.
Oh,
Well, it's
no.
okay. It's okay.
You got to
Out
take
the
a zero now.
turntables.
You got to take a zero.
It's
You want to
okay,
go
it
Van?
just means-
You want Van Zier for the stack? No
Oh,
AA,
God,
negative
not
AA.
Zier.
Is Giacomakis going to play Atlanta heads?
We don't know yet. You
He's
know
not-
what? I'll just take Brian White. Why not?
Okay.
Why not
Okay.
Brian White?
Nice. Target the
Wow.
games. Target the 5-4 game,
Oh, yeah.
according to Bob.
Everybody
I'm going all attack.
I like it.
There goes.
I
my
like the
forward.
way that now, we're just basically doing this as like a highest score wins out of 5, right? But we kind of are playing against each other in some ways of I've got Gold, you've got White, you've got Forsberg, I've got Lewis Morgan.
Oh,
Yeah. He's
okay.
got-
Wait. You can't officially make that pick because the sound was not
The
played.
sound hasn't
yet.
played. That's another.
It was
blunder.
played.
We gotta
It was
wait for
played while
the
he was
producer.
talking.
Oh, was it?
No, it wasn't.
No, for Trippin's pick.
Absolutely.
Oh,
not.
Trippin?
I was just Trippin's making his pick.
I was torn between Morgan and Paintsel in the second round. I didn't know if I put Paintsel because I thought he was most likely to not get back to me.
I would have taken Paintsel if I hadn't forgotten that Morgan was a good midfielder. I don't know what
I got lucky.
The forward position too.
I need a little luck, so I'll take it.
Oh yeah.
Who you got, Alex?
All right, so Trippin's taking Lewis Morgan. Wait, we got to make sure Jorge's alive first.
Can we play the sound before?
Are we okay?
I'm working on it.
He'll let us know when he's ready. We just got to stall.
This concept builder ain't the fastest thing. Okay.
Whoa.
I'm over here. I'm working. I'm trying to produce. I'm trying to figure out who I'm picking as all my players go off the table. I'm having a great time, y'all. This is great. Look at this great team.
All right, so this
Trippin,
is Trippin.
Beautiful team.
That's a good
There you
team.
go, Alex.
Let's
That's
go.
a good team.
We're getting there.
All right. So
We're getting there.
this is another person that I was pumping yesterday on the show. Midfielder. I don't like the club, but I like him. Give me Christian Espinoza. Super good matchup.
There you go.
And he can peak.
Does he have a midfield spot? Let's just confirm.
I believe I have a bonus.
He
spot.
does.
Yeah.
Look at that he does. He has his extra.
I remembered.
We picked a forward.
Let's go.
Who do they play this weekend?
It's someone where San Jose actually is favored.
Oh, the Rapids, because it's the Rapids
at home.
at home.
At home. Shout out. Best matchup you can ever have.
Someone should pick
good pick.
Pick what?
Have a great. I guarantee you that Nashville will not lose this weekend.
Ooh, that's a hell of a guarantee.
That is a call.
Do
the
they
way Nashville's been playing.
No, they're on bye, but
They're on the bye.
It's a hell of a guarantee. They may still lose, man.
It's like the guarantee Cucho won't score.
Some practice games. They may still give up a few goals.
And Joe Willis will not start.
Joe Willis will not start.
It's
not
Panico
season, though. It's definitely
season in
I
training.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of Gary Smith's ball. It's just like, yes, Panico, and then this Joe Willis. Like it's so hard to predict.
We love them all. I kind of want to.
Whoever finishes fifth in this contest has to buy my special edition Joe Willis at cost.
Oh come on!
Poor Jorge.
Come on!
Oh, no.
Jorge. The fun's
Wait,
ready.
where's my mulligan?
That's the punishment.
Oh no, Jorge. I kind of want to crowdsource my next pick. Is that allowed?
Oh,
Am I allowed to?
I think he's done. I think Willis is done.
Can I take suggestions? Can we get some?
Willis
comments
might
in
be
here
cooked.
who
I gotta.
I'm honestly shocked that this guy's still on the board. I'm pretty sure I have him in my overrated category, but yeah, I mean, I feel like I have to take him. I feel like I have to take him because he's at home and he's really good at home and he's still like the top defender in the league. And I'm surprised Thomas didn't take Brooks Lennon.
Oh.
What was that all about?
Overrated? Come on.
Whoa.
Wait, you
No,
say
he was
overrated?
he was
We'll talk
on my
about
list, but
We'll
like
get there.
overrated.
We'll get there. I'll show my work on that one. But yeah, I'm taking Brooks Lennon. Easy money.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
I mean, in the
Maybe my
late
SFL
third?
SFL
Come on,
lines.
guys.
Yeah.
It's a good. Hey,
Best defender in the MLS at home.
At
it's
home.
the
Look at
battle
that.
of who's the best
battle
defender
of the best defenders.
Yeah,
in SO5.
Brooksy, Santi, Christian Benteke. Oh, look at you go.
Good pick.
Good pick. Look, I'm playing for myself. Wow, look at the jingle. Wow, that's
Fanzier
crazy.
And Amaya incoming. Just build the stack.
Are we on like round 3?
He's going. Yeah, this is the end of 3, beginning of 4.
Yeah, look,
It
here we
says
go.
round 2 on the screen.
Yeah, Jorge. Damn it, Jorge. You're gonna have to change it again when you start talking.
You know, this was all fun in my head until this turned into a roast my life fest, and now all of a sudden I'm not having a good time, Chief. I'm not gonna lie. And you know what? I'm gonna continue to build this powerful winning SO5 lineup, right? And I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is because I just picked one up because I think they're on the come up with favorable matches on the way up. I'm gonna go with Klaus up top at home against Austin. At home against Austin, baby. Let's go.
Dude, you are
Do you
just
want to buy the
crazy.
Willis? Do you
What
want to buy
are
the
you
Willis?
talking about? Klaus?
Dude, Klaus is
Willis.
due.
Willis.
Klaus is due, baby. Klaus is due at
All
home against
around
Austin.
scores are a factor in this game. Like it's not just based on there's decisives, right? That's what they get. There's all arounds because you are full on. Let me just pick as many Red Bull murder ball players because that's what St. Louis does. They just play another form of murder ball.
That's right. It's fine.
And,
It's
and so
fine.
you're
Look,
gonna have like Klaus
For
with
the
like
culture.
80 goals lost,
for the culture.
but he might sneak a goal in because Kip Keller passes it back, right? Like
Whoa, we don't tolerate Kip Keller slander.
Listen, just lay it
Keller
in.
is
Lay it in,
also-
baby. Lay it in all day.
He's gonna pick
keep it
Palmery
coming.
next.
Keller
pick.
is also
It's
not
gonna
in Austin. He's in Cincy, so that's going to be difficult for him to do.
Look,
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
take a
take it
play.
to round 4. Okay.
Oh,
Jorge, if you could share my screen really quick before we move
God.
on here, I just
Oh,
I want you to.
I love Bob's comments too. We
So
gotta throw that up there.
I bought this stupid card 2 years ago for $1,500.
oh
bro.
my god.
Oh no!
Is that why I get stuck with Justin Fields every year? Maybe.
I
Whatever.
can't remember if
It's
East
not
was
my
high
problem
or East
now.
was low, but I was probably high when I bought this because I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
You were
Oh,
thinking the stripes
no.
look pretty. Looks like a
Yeah,
They
candy
do
cane.
look
exactly.
pretty.
Yeah,
It do look
That's
pretty. It is
true.
a pretty card. If only it wasn't dead.
And it's about to be yours.
I digress.
but like
How to
you
be
do
yours.
get like an extra like what point 0.5% or what 0.5% because of a special edition or something like that for the collector's bonus.
Maybe. Let's see.
it's 10
I got 4. He's a 40-point collection score, so I don't know. It doesn't seem that special.
You could-
But yeah,
you
it is
actually-
20. He
So
gets
it's
he gets 20 points in collection score for special edition.
That's big.
Jorge, start buying that season stack, dude. You're a Nashville collector
Yeah,
now.
The
Dude, I'm
worst
gonna have
part
to
is,
sell
Walker
more
Zimmerman.
cards, man. Dang
here's the
it.
even worse part. Just share it one more time. Share it one more time. I'm sorry to make this all about me, but I'm making it all about me. I bought this card. I'm 5 owners after Pavel on this card. That's probably the worst fucking part of the whole fucking thing. So.
Bought by disabled. Shout out disabled.
I was about to say what a name.
Sold by disabled, more importantly.
Ugh. God, you guys kill me, man. Oh,
I'm the
Like,
worst Sorare player here. That's clear.
listen, I'm not gonna lie.
Apparently not.
Should we all just bring up our worst transaction on this platform? Because I mean, we
No.
all could. I can.
No,
Mine's pretty bad.
I can't handle that. right
No,
now.
mine's probably not as bad.
We
as
need
yours.
positive vibes right now.
Jorge,
None of
who's
this
this pick gonna
crap.
be? You got to play the sound too. Don't forget. Oh
Oh,
god, what's this?
God.
Really bad.
This is great. I'm excited. Here we go. My only redemption is this trap game, and I'm just gonna go down. I'm gonna go down with the ship right here, and I'm gonna put Aiden Morris in my midfield. Right,
You're gonna put Joe Willis in it.
we're gonna put Aiden
Bro-
Morris in the
Bro
midfield
isn't even gonna play
because he's a bang.
He's
Yeah,
not
he is.
gonna rotate him.
Why? He didn't play midweek. He had got a
He
red
didn't?
card. He's
He
the
gets
only
subbed
guy
out in, like,
that's
the 75th
he's the
minute.
only guy that's not tired right now.
That's true.
And
You're
Aiden
not
Morris is
wrong.
gonna have to do everything in the midfield, and who knows?
Dude, and Nelly is gonna run circles
it
around
cheeky.
him that whole game.
Come on. Even though it's a trap game, but I'm going down with the ship, baby. I'm already here, juggling a million things, playing all the sounds. Too much for me, man. I'm cooked. Tired legs, baby. We're here. We're doing it. We're having a great time. Roast me all night. Who's next? Who's going next? I don't even know.
I'm going
Hard guy.
next. I'm kind of torn here because I feel like I could just take my extra player, save my goalkeeper for last, and like have a pretty safe option that I don't think anybody else will take. But then like I could go really aggressive on goalkeeper here and like take the one that I think is going to get a clean sheet.
Already took him. Sorry, bro.
And- Huh?
Said I already took him. Sorry, bro.
Shit.
Alec Khan.
Let's go. He
Um,
will play.
Can't get
So-
scored on if you don't play.
Dick Willis.
So I think that's what I'm gonna do because I there's so many, like, you go anywhere with the extra pick, there's gonna be people available. So I'm gonna take my goalkeeper here. I'm gonna take a guy that has already shut this team out once this season, except that they had another Italian forward that was playing at the time and he scored a goal, and that guy is hurt right now, and so I'm gonna Trippin's losing his mind, but I'm gonna take Christian Kalina.
No, that's who my pick was gonna be.
Yeah, I think that was all of our picks. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
Like,
of course. He's the clear like shutout guy,
No, well,
the
he's
frickin'
he's going to
Cordell.
concede in the 90th minute. I don't know
Well,
why you think he's not
probably.
going to concede late.
I mean, who's going to score for Toronto though? Marshall Ruddy. He's played fullback.
Bernie does
Marshall
show
Ruddy,
Pretty
he's-
good about it.
Bernie,
I think it's a
give him
great pick.
chance.
I do too. At home, yeah. I think there's a good shot.
100% would have been my pick because he's also way like the rest of like Lennon's like head and shoulders the best defensive pick of the week, and Kalina's head and shoulders the best goalkeeper pick of the week. Coronel and Token are somewhere down below. If these guys are the head and shoulders, they're down in the mid groin area, I think, but maybe the
Hey.
ass. But who knows? That's up to Jorge to decide.
Does Tolkien even
Like
take
groceries.
PKs anymore?
Somebody's
Just going back to Jorge's.
no, he does
horrible
not.
picks. See, like
Forsberg does.
Oh God,
Yeah,
dude.
somebody's gonna
Coronel
take
first
Paul
round,
Marie.
That's so insane.
Somebody's taking Paul Marie.
Listen, next time we get a real producer on here to do all this because I'm cooked. Trippin', I need your
We're
help.
not even halfway
Help.
done yet. We still have a whole awards show to go.
Oh, that's out. That's on Alex, bro. That's on Alex. Y'all could roast
yeah.
Alex for the second half of the show.
I have no production. No production's better than bad production.
Who's up? Who's it? Tripping?
No, I'm up. Play my
Alex?
sound.
Oh, play his sound. Let's
Play
go.
that funky music.
It's one of these tabs. There we go. There you go.
So I was gonna go Kalina. I got my Thunder stolen by Chris. So there was no way Trippin was gonna get him, sadly. But now I have to decide whether I want goalie or I go defender. I believe those are my two left.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go goalie, and I'm gonna go with the guy that I love, and I'm playing in my priority lineup. I'm gonna go Matt Freeze.
Good
I
pick.
think
At
he's
Yankee
definitely
Stadium.
yes at Yankee Stadium. Rev's team that's gonna have God knows what they're doing. They're probably the worst team in the league. And
Don't worry, Vrioni
I
scored
went
too.
I went on a
He's coming.
he is gonna tear us apart now. I like Freeze a lot, and so yeah, got to go with him.
There you
Good
go.
pick.
Freeze it is. Look at that. Look at that team. Look at that nice team. Look at this lame team. All right, here we go. Trip and B.
All right, so we're gonna
Sound.
go. I definitely would have taken Kalina also. As it is, I kind of think I'll just let my goalkeeper pick go to the end since no one is head and shoulders above the rest. Now,
But wait, he hasn't picked the goalkeeper, has he? So, like,
I
you
have
know
not
he's
yet.
gonna no, but
I need a defender and a goalkeeper, if I'm not mistaken, right?
you know Thomas
sir.
has to pick a
Whatever you
goalkeeper
think's more
too,
important, you got to
no?
go with. Yeah.
Yeah, you and Thomas,
Um,
defender, goalkeeper.
I got to do the same
I
thing.
think
So-
defender's more important here
That
for
doesn't
me,
matter.
at least. Kalina would have been priority, but nobody else is. So it's really a battle between like Flourish, what I think is kind of a safe, nice, good pick, maybe, but I don't really love it, so I don't think I can do it. So I think I'm gonna go slightly higher upside. Give me. I hate making this pick because he could even be benched. He could even
God.
be
He's
benched.
picking a Jorge pick.
Uh-oh.
I know. I'm about to
go.
like tank my whole draft, which I think it
One of us.
picks, but
One of us.
I'm gonna take my boy,
Joe Willis.
the real HH Ryan Hollingshead.
Ooh.
Yep.
The safer pick for me, I think, in that spot would have been Joel Waterman at home against Cincy from Montreal.
should have been
Should have been sent off.
He should have been sent off.
I think
No.
I'm going to take HH because HH just pops up and all of a sudden has a goal or an assist, and you never know. Bob Flynn does know Milan and Bird most potentially. I wouldn't worry too much about that. I can tell you something. By the way, if you want some lineup news, by the way, if you've been holding on, if you have a Bill Tuiloma card gathering dust in your gallery, look for
don't
him.
say it.
What a name.
He'll probably start over Malanda this weekend. Is the word on the
Whoa.
street?
That was my
Is
number. That was the
didn't
second
you-
card I ever bought in Sorare. Was Bill Tuiloma.
Didn't you pick up the Tuiloma Super Rare recently?
I just bought the super rare, the 20 in-season super rare. It was okay. So this card, I keep an eye on all the Charlotte FC cards. I'm always watching. There's an auction that I'm about to buy in about 30 minutes for 1 of 100 Jelani Forbes, a rookie draft defender. But I watch it all the time. So this Bill Tuiloma super rare 1 of 10, they put it up for auction 4 times. Never the first 3 times, no bids the entire time. It just kept dying on the vine. The auction never got a bid 3 times. This happened over the course of like 2 or 3 weeks. They finally did put it the 4th time, and I said, F it, I'll throw my $50 is the minimum bid. So I said, screw it, I'll
Isn't
buy
that
it for
wild?
50.
Boost
Like
the collection.
if they go through an auction, they should list it for less. You know,
Put it in the instant buy. I don't think they do instant buys
Well,
with supers. They might put limited
instant buy, or just start the auction at like $20. You know, and then if it still doesn't sell, start it at 10. If it still doesn't sell, start.
No,
at
you got to know your worth. You start devaluing your product. I mean, that isn't that the whole fucking problem.
Well, yeah, it's also
place,
it's
put a
like
auction.
Some of these guys aren't
Yeah, I
worth
mean,
that.
last week Bill Tulima, but then Trippin drops this news, and now everyone's going and buying right now. Like, I mean, I
Yeah.
see it. They're just
Right.
they're just flying off the shelves.
But
There
it's
was some
still on
question
auction.
of who it would
Bit
be
more.
because there's 2 or 3 other choices, but I have a pretty
might
good.
win that
You
auction.
might get it.
Oh God!
Uh-oh.
Live snipe from Bob. Who's the bigger
this is-
Charlotte collector? Live
get
on
caught
screen.
sleeping.
He's opening
I
up
mean,
a tab
it's
to increase
not
his
even
bid.
question.
Immediately,
He's
he's
gonna
like,
increase
no,
his bid.
this
He's sending
way,
him threats right now.
Jalen Lindsay also most likely to start in place of Burns since he's going to be out as well. So
Yeah, you know that's
Whatever
like,
happened to
$5
Jalen
bucks.
Lindsay? He should have been good.
Had a
he
good
always
game
does
last
well
week.
in SO5 when he
I
plays.
know,
He always
like,
does well.
he
in
just
SO5.
never
He's,
gets a
he's starting
chance.
this week. Play him.
There you go. You heard
Buy
it.
a super
Who's
rare.
Thomas playing?
He's going to
Yeah,
be the first
really-
person with a completed team.
I'm excited to
I
see
am.
who he goes for.
And-
keeper.
Yeah, just how it like. Well, actually, I'm gonna do this in a different order, so that way I can kind of like really I think cap this off well. So, first one.
Who's your
is-
kicker? I mean, keeper.
Well, I'm ending with that, man.
Bro,
All
let
right?
him
Like,
let
you
him
gotta-
cook, bro.
let me
Suspense,
get
suspense.
I
this,
just want
like,
to make
this
the
is a-
kicker keeper joke, really.
I am writing a haiku, and you got to wait till all the lines are done. before
I
you
can't even
understand
spell
it.
haiku.
Yeah.
With the name.
Go.
I know.
You have the
I
table.
follow up. Oh wow! I'm
You have the table.
He's like, no,
Yes.
no chance.
Give us your
You're
We're
haiku.
getting ready to cook.
Oh no! Hold on. Let me chat GPT that real quick. Write a haiku about me choosing, and I'll finish it up whenever I. But first, so fourth pick. Yeah, I like the DC. I like DC's matchup. I'm going to go with Aaron Herrera, who is in
Ooh,
fact a defender. I'm not going to be mixing up my. I know I had to check real quick because I know he's gotten a lot of yellow cards. So if he gets one more yellow card, he is suspended. So
He's fine.
so yeah, that he is. But he's
against
good,
Orlando.
he's good this season, and so I think he is good. Yeah, he probably will be yellow against Orlando. So Aaron Herrera.
I'm pretty sure that Jorge guaranteed that Herrera would get an assist in this game because he said,
Oh, yeah.
That is
Dan
true.
would
He
get
did say
cooked.
that.
That's
Yeah,
different from a yellow card though, because Orlando is going to make you fight, dog.
And then
We'll get it
he
out of you.
promptly picked Tolkien with his first overall pick in the first round.
All right,
One
so
of the high
I
pride defender.
legitimately think Bono Herrera might have been a better
It
stat.
would have been a better stat.
last
Thomas.
my final pick. I do have a haiku for y'all.
Nice.
Crepeau faces past. His gloves whisper tales untold. Net awaits its fate.
Does that mean he's going to concede?
Yeah, what
I
are you trying
know.
to tell me there? I don't know.
But I Max Crepeau. I mean, against LAFC, like
Revenge
It's-
game.
it's a revenge
Yeah.
game. I mean, what I love about some people don't want to start their goalkeepers against LAFC. I'm the opposite because they're going to have so many shots against them that they're going to stack up an AA. Like, McCarthy had the same thing last weekend. And so if they can just hold out and not concede 3, then like that's still like 60 points.
Just not concede 3.
and not-
hey,
just not concede 3.
hey, if Melia can do it, I think anybody can. He got an
So-
89 against him.
What's your response to the fact that Portland's given up the second most goals in MLS this season? And you're picking their goalkeeper against LAFC.
It's
Well,
easy.
his gloves whisper tales untold, and I think that speaks to me metaphorically, because while the tales so far have been a little
Told. The tale's been told.
a little darker.
No, the tales are
Um,
untold. The tales are untold.
No,
We don't
so
know.
far,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they've been told. So far, they've
It's
been told.
Until the
They're-
gloves whisper them, I guess. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, the told
And then that awaits his
tales
fate.
are a little darker, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel in a lumberjack. and I think they're just gonna be sawing the log this weekend and not have to worry about anything else. So
You
Joey.
do get a victory log if you keep a shutout, so that is a thing.
All right, so I got an even better haiku because I always think humans are better than Chat GPT. So I'm going to say
Ooh.
Canadian pain, LA's loss, Portland's gain,
Mackenzie.
Timber Joey revenge. I think that last one.
Timber
rhymes,
Joey
dude.
revenge.
Can we vote, Chad, on who had the better haiku?
Can we get a poll going?
Human based or AI based? Which one was better?
I did like the AI one.
We
The
need
machines are
votes.
taking over.
I always forget the way it works, the rhythm, right? There's because you have to have like a certain rhythm of syllables.
575.
Yeah, I always forget.
I
Words.
think
What
my-
are
my
they?
head's-
Good pick.
Is it
It's a
me?
good segue.
Me.
Bono, right? In the name of love.
There we go.
That's a good pick.
Who
I
would have
love
thought
that
that Bono
DC's
would have
getting-
ever been picked?
DC's
but-
getting people picked. That's great.
Yeah.
This
well,
is
it
definitely
fun.
not 2023 or 2022.
Isn't
or
it fun when you have your
2021.
team getting picked?
It's weird, man. I don't know what to do. Like I was just gonna take my whole stack, and they're going everywhere. They're going all over the place.
There it is. Look at it. Look at him go.
I like
Look
this
at-
team.
Oh,
My
look at
team's on the
Jones.
floor. I mean, I got two Scotsmen. I got the real HH. I got the signing of the season, and I got a washed up bum who somehow got a starting goalkeeper job again. I feel pretty good about things.
Just wait till Tyler Miller gets back. And then we go into this Bono Westberg thing or Tyler Miller, Dane Sinclair thing. No one
Alex.
knows.
All right. So I'm between two,
Final pick.
and I legitimately want everyone's advice. Do I have some fun and pick a fun pick, or do I continue my strategy and just try to win? Which one do I do?
Well,
we
you're
know
definitely
Jorge's
not
gonna
going to
stay
finish
fun.
last. So
True.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
That's
finish
fun,
last.
man.
Just wait. I'm gonna big brain my way to the top.
All right. I'm gonna have some
Just
fun.
saying.
I'm gonna go with someone.
He's going to Bada.
I'm gonna go with someone who's a Sporting KC legend.
He's going to Bada.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with someone
Legend.
Oh, I already know where this is going.
on his day when he's given an opportunity, he seizes it, and it is the one and only Jalen Lindsay.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
I picked him up for $1.
Who saw that coming?
You know,
Not me.
whenever he'd always do something for us, they'd be like Charlotte homegrown, and then as soon as the Charlotte team got announced, I'm like, he's going. There's no way he stays with us. He's going straight to Charlotte, and that's what happened. And they aren't giving him a fair shot. They need to play him more. And so when he's in, love to see it. And so it was him, or do I say, yeah, it doesn't matter. I was gonna go Thiago Martins if I was
you
not
go.
gonna have fun and just stack freeze with him. But
I
let's have some fun.
I absolutely love the pick. I just called up Jalen's Sorare data page, and I just looked in starts over the last calendar year. He averages 50 for So5. Well, that's
Not bad
10
at
plus
all.
AAA. He had 27 AA in a loss last week at New England, and I think there's a good chance he gets a clean sheet bonus here and does a lot of the same defensive work type of stuff. So that's a beautiful pick for $1. Make it happen. I love it. I hope you win now.
Decisive coming, maybe.
I hope you win now.
Well, so he's really good at the ball over the top, right? And so Abada could run onto a ball over the top from Jalen. I wouldn't predict a decisive, but if he got an assist, it would most likely to be to Abada or Enzo running in behind. So I think there's a chance for sure.
Hell yeah, let's go. I'm hyped.
Jalen, baby. Jalen
Jorge,
Lindsay
what do you-
Hive, Steph Rouse.
Oh.
Dude, JL24 is the man, by the way. He's beloved here in town. There's a group that like they have a hashtag play Jalen Lindsay every game. So yeah. that's
Should I
great.
get a shiny new season with that beautiful kit?
It's pretty nice. I mean, I'm not wearing it now. I was wearing it earlier when I did Charlotte Soccer Show, but it's okay. It looks better on the card sometimes than on the actual human body, but whatever. Looks
Could
good
be
on
like that
soccer.
sometimes.
We'll see. Good pick. All right, who's up?
Chris.
Jorge, what do you have left?
It doesn't
position?
matter. It does
I have an
not
extra.
matter.
I have an extra.
You just have an extra.
Yeah, I can go anywhere.
I mean, I'm kind of down to 2. I'll wait till you go to say who my other one is. I'm gonna complete the stack. I really think we're gonna have a decent game against you guys, and I'm gonna take Cleesh. I'm gonna take Mateus Cleesh. I'm gonna get the assists from Cleesh and the goal to Benteke.
And the big chances created, big chances missed duo.
True. If
Man,
it,
oh,
all those
there you
big
go.
chances miss, I'm not losing points. We're balancing each other out.
They do balance each other out.
We're
Look at
the
that.
DC United hype crew.
Yeah, does every
4 United players were picked.
I
in this
think
draft
every
so far.
lineup
who would have
This
thought?
is
Oh,
three.
I think
there
it's
we go.
only 4,
Hello.
right?
No,
Was
it's Bono, Herrera, Benteke, and Klitsch, right?
I didn't get
Yeah.
one. I think I was the only person that didn't get one.
wow.
Somebody else didn't get one because I have 2.
Oh, Jorge's
Someone
gonna
is
pick,
up on DC United.
He's gonna pick Pedro Santos. Don't worry.
No, but it did look.
Jorge's gonna pick Ruan since he doesn't play for us anymore.
He's gonna pick Rooney.
No, man,
Rooney rookie card.
look, I need some upside, and if this guy ain't banging
do
in
need some
anything and not
upside.
doing
Oh
anything,
God,
You do need
he's
some
going to be the
upside,
one to
man.
do it.
Dude,
Yeah,
you
he's
just
gonna,
pick someone who's gonna
team
score, not
needs
with
him.
upside.
The team needs him.
This is Mr. Irrelevant right here too.
He's gonna go
Right
Leuven and
here.
hope he plays. All right.
Lucho,
Going Lucho Acosta away at Montreal. Sure, it's
former
a win,
Finally.
DC
but
player. That counts.
if
Yeah.
Lucho ain't making it happen, no one else is making it happen on this Cincinnati team, and they're defensively okay. So let's hope for some Lucho magic.
So can I
Jalen
point
Lindsay
out-
could genuinely score higher than every single one of these players.
Oh no.
Alex,
How did you end up with
Listen.
Aiden Morris before you ended up with Lucho Acosta? I guess
That
I
is
don't
kind
know.
of crazy.
just because like Aiden's scoring way better than Lucho right now. Aiden is on a heater. When he does play, not get a red card.
Can
I
I,
mean,
point
that's-
out that Evander made it through this entire draft without getting selected?
And
At home?
Moreno.
Good.
And Moreno.
That's wild. Evander was going to be my other pick, by the way, if I didn't go cliche.
I thought we were on Moreno train because yesterday we were saying Moreno.
We were on the Moreno train.
Yeah. Well, I can only pick one.
True.
But hey, dude, that was fun, right? Roasting me for an hour. Dude, that was cool, right? Everybody had fun.
Let's go.
51 minutes.
Dude, that was great.
Appreciate
Hey,
you
look at this
falling on the
team.
sword so that we could do.
So-
that we,
Look at this winning team, dude.
Who do we
Banging
think
team.
who do we think has the best team?
I don't know.
I want to hear opinions from the
go.
chat, but I also want all of you guys' opinion. Like, you can't pick your own lineup. Who do you think has the best team? So wait, we got to say whose teams these are.
All right, Thomas, your team. Look at that.
Thomas the
Crapo
computer.
Herrera,
that's a good one.
Forsberg, Brian White, and Almada.
Oh yeah.
What a
Solid
team.
team.
What a team.
IQ.
I like
B. Coming in with Alex Bono, Ryan Hollinshead, Ryan Gold, Paintsill, and Lewis Morgan stealing my stack. How dare you?
I choked on the defender. I should have anticipated that I was going to go for Bono, and I should have snaked Herrera in front of Thomas. I blew it. I choked.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's true.
There you go. There you go. There you have it. And you have Alex with Matt Freeze, Jalen Lindsay, cheeky little pick, Ricky Bush, Chris Chicho Arango, MVP frontrunner, maybe, and Espinoza. Alex, how we feeling?
I feel good. I feel like all these guys have pretty good matchups, and Jalen Lindsay's going to bring it home with the 100. I feel it. Are we doing captain bonus? Are we doing,
Man, that's a whole
captain
lot.
bonus?
That's math that I got to do, which means no.
No
I
percent.
don't know.
Oh.
No. I don't know.
He did a sound effect. What more do you want, man?
What more do you
on.
want, man? Jeez.
Easy.
Christian Kalina and Brooks Landon with Santi and
I like this
DC
one.
United boys.
That's a
Maybe
very
taking it
good
to
lineup.
Orlando.
I like this one a lot. This one I think is probably the statistically strongest in terms of
Correlative.
matchups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even though he called
All
Brooks
at
Landon
home.
overrated.
And
All
Lennon
at
is the best
Well-
defender of the week by far. I feel.
And all at home.
Dude, Jalen Lindsay.
Well,
Tip.
second.
And then
So
we
we
have
don't
the
need to
all-star
see this
lineup,
one.
all right. All right,
Oh,
come on.
God.
Come on now.
We don't
Come
need to
on.
see
Klaus
this.
All
got
right.
picked.
All right.
Klaus got picked and all.
So,
Oh my
so
god.
he could have picked Buanga. He could have picked. Who else could he have picked?
I mean, Moreno is technically a forward card.
Moreno. He could have
Listen.
grabbed.
He didn't even
Abada.
pick an
I
Orlando
would
player.
just pick a bot.
Yeah, you could have at least taken Abada.
Abada.
I was
Carlos
focused-
Hield didn't get
Marshall
picked.
Ruddy. Like
Carlos
Could
Hield
have
didn't
taken
get picked.
Duncan.
Big
Listen.
Timu.
Timu Pukki at home against Houston.
There you go. Daniel coming in. Chris number 1. Alex number 2.
let's go.
Dang. No love for
We
the
take
guests,
those.
huh? No
take
love.
I
for the
like Thomas's, to be honest.
I
Yeah.
kind of like Thomas too.
Thomas.
Everybody but Jorge's was really good. Yeah.
Dude, come on, man.
Why are you showing it? No, wait, that's not his go.
I do
Oh,
think
look at that.
Forsberg was a little wild of a first pick for me, but
Good start. Good start.
He brought it back
That's
around.
me.
for
That's
sure.
just me chasing. That's just me chasing. I don't know. I just felt like I had to start with
it's upside. There's a lot.
great
He could get
meme.
100. He could get 100.
great.
I would have
you know,
said
yeah.
I would have gone gold first pick, and then you could have the gold Brian White stack, and that could be lethal.
You
I
want to
don't know,
trade?
Galt's-
Should we trade? Do you want
Galt's
to trade
been kinda-
Emil for
trade?
gold?
But
trades?
Oh. No, I don't want to actually. I think.
I mean,
Galt's
you
kinda-
picked first. Why would you do that trade?
No,
You
because
could've
like
literally picked
Right.
them.
he actually hasn't been as dominant as a Sorare player this year so far. It's just like I think it's because he has more options now. Like there's more the attacks coming from different places versus like he was just creating nonstop chances last year, and then they were just like skying all of them.
Thomas has the Bob seal of approval, and if we know anything about
Oh,
Bob,
yeah.
he knows how to win.
Yeah.
Bob does know how to win.
Trippin
So,
interested in Jalen Lindsay for gold trade?
And a bag of Doritos. You got to throw something else in.
And
I don't even know
Joe Willis limited.
I don't
If
think
I
you can
could
do
make
that because
positions match up. I would.
you don't have
Ah.
the positions.
Yeah, I don't think
You
you have
have
the
extra-
So
position
wait,
for
we
that,
have a whole second half of the show to get to, and we're almost an
True.
hour in.
yeah.
We got
But-
to fly through these.
It's a special show, dude.
It is a special. That's
We have
true.
some way too early MLS rewards, Alex. Look
Uh-huh.
at you go. I've done my part. I hope you guys enjoyed that draft, and it was fun. I think it was fun. Everybody seemed like they were having a good time.
That was a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Yeah. Look, I sacrificed my lineup to produce a good show for you guys. You're welcome.
It was way more fun than it should have been.
And
It's
he's
for
gonna
the
have to
people.
buy Joe Willis is the takeaway from that.
I can't afford that. Listen, Alex,
All
what
right.
do you have for us?
So-
Explain. First of all, explain what you got going on. Explain your idea. Explain what we're doing here.
So I thought we've had a decent amount of the MLS season start so far. We're a lot of weeks in, and I feel like it's time for us to evaluate what has happened so far and make some predictions towards the future based on what has happened so far. And we got a bunch of people on here, so you can get a good idea of who you should be looking at for the future and who maybe you shouldn't be looking at for the future of the season. And so I made some categories, and yeah, let's go. I'm ready. I hope y'all are ready too.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
we're
right. Let's
ready.
take it away. What you got?
Here.
Oh yeah. So first category is sell now. So who do you think right now should go? If you have them in your gallery, get them out. You should not have them in your gallery.
Right
Listen,
now.
this-
Jorge.
He already has it. Ray No Show. That was literally the first name on my list. I'm glad I'm going first because look, if you got him and if you've been holding, like, dude, it's done, man. He's out. Like, there's no way this new coach is gonna want to do anything with it.
Do I spell
to,
that
to,
right?
to establish a rule of this, do we have to? Can we have the same pick, or
Yes.
do we have to
Yes.
all have to? Okay,
This is not a
okay.
draft.
It's a
Because
Yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't have to be distinct. Yeah, we can do what we want.
No,
All right,
yeah. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had like cheeky like SO5. Like I think like Fafa Pico is getting a little hype, and I don't know if he can continue to do it with like some tough matchups. So like that's like a sell high, buy back in. But that's getting a little technical.
$8 is $8 high
For
a new
limited?
season? I think his limit is like $3.
Oh wow, dude, there are some honeys in here. Cujo's in
Whoa.
here. Oh,
I don't know if Hani's high enough to sell right now. Like, why would you sell
Yeah.
Hani now?
Well, I mean, I overpaid for him this preseason. Ugh.
Yeah, but that's
Ooh.
different than sell now. Like,
oh yeah.
I read sell now
Ugh.
as like you want a guy that's high that's gonna drop. You know?
Yeah. No, I mean, I think yeah.
Trippin, who
Trippin,
are
you
we
got?
thinking?
Joe Willis.
Yep. Yeah.
No. I actually do have a real pick, and I was kind of looking up his price just to see if it's worth selling him. But there's a guy who I own who I think is like balling out. He's like the number 4 rated overall MLS midfielder, I think, right now. And I just don't think sustainable at all is Jackson Ewell. So I think I don't know how
He's
much
the
you could make right now, but if
number
you've been
4
enjoying the
midfielder,
Ewell experience,
No.
which I have,
So wild.
I just
I would
think
not
I just don't
believe
think
this
it
is
can
us,
continue.
You're not
Yeah.
wrong. I
Yeah.
can't. There's no
Yeah.
chance.
All right. Thomas, what are we thinking? Who do we get rid of?
just like all of Colorado.
You got to
Even Jordan?
the whole state.
They beat Miami B, all right? That's your win
Yeah.
for this season.
So they tied Miami B. You got to put Trippin's correct pick in there, by the way.
So, God, this one I was struggling with. I was going back and forth through. I was actually this is the one I struggled the most with, but man. So it's funny because I actually literally just drafted him as my first pick, but Neil Forster.
Oh, God.
who- I think
The
I
draft
think
was
I
for
still,
this week.
this
Correct.
week, but
Correct.
I think Red Bull's murder ball is just gonna like not. It's gonna catch up, right? And there's gonna be this. I think
Not like he
he
has
was
weight on his shoulders.
really overhyped going in even into the preseason. Everyone's like, he's gonna tear this league apart. And I'm like, yeah, but he's never. I don't think he's ever gonna hit 100. Like, has he even hit 100 this year? Because
Isn't
I
that
think
a
he's hit a
different
few
category?
80s.
Didn't we have an overhyped category?
Yes, we
somewhere down
did.
the
We
line?
had who do you think
Yes.
is overrated?
so that's why I say sell now, because I think people are still high on him because Lewis
Sure.
Morgan's been having an uncanny start to the year, and so he's been on the other
That's
end of a lot some of
normal Lewis Morgan.
Forsberg's
That's normal.
passes. So yeah, I mean, first pick both rounds. There we go. All right.
All right.
The consistency.
Now I feel like I have to address the elephant in the room and throw him out there. He's so high priced. I feel like it's not worth the gamble with how high he is. It's a Mr. I don't know if I want to be here anymore. Cucho.
Daniel Brubaker agrees with you.
Yeah. It's just red flags popping up, missing the penalty, kicking some dude. It's all looking like it's downhill, and he might not be at the club for much longer.
Saudi League is calling.
It is.
Oh,
And
no.
so unless you want
Need a
some
partner for Zelarion.
E.T. Martinez.
if you want an Asian Champions League card to use once every month, there you go. But I think take your $80 or whatever he is, and
Hey, he'll play in Copa America, right?
that's true for the group
Probably.
stage. But
Probably.
Yeah.
yeah.
I have to apologize. I'm so sorry, Thomas.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Another guy that I picked in my team as well.
Oh.
Brooks Lennon.
Y'all are
It's
frauds.
Just
Whoa.
like, guys, his limited card is $20. He's a defender. Like,
Well,
it's
That could
There's
bang.
an ex
so
Wagner, dude. The
No.
defender
But
premium.
it's so
No.
hard to get
No.
consistently high scoring defenders in MLS. And that's why
in MLS,
he is-
not in contender. There's
yes.
plenty of
no,
them in
yeah, just go to
contender.
Brazil.
Exactly.
But like
And-
that's I think it's the
yeah.
remnants of the MLS specialist that was competition that was going because everyone was like either Kai Wagner or Brooks Lennon.
Yep.
Yes. And
Now-
he is still that high. And he is
And they're facing off this
ridiculous.
weekend, maybe.
And also,
But,
new
like-
season card is $39, so it's even more ridiculous.
But his
Like,
he's at least able to. I think the nice thing about him this year is that he isn't losing the ball as much. Saba's doing that for him, so he just passes it to Saba, and then Saba probably loses the ball. So there's more overlap happening.
We'll take
so
it.
then
You're
Brooks
still robbing
Brooks
that
just
assist.
keeps the nice AA, and then he just crosses it in, and then it doesn't matter who's on the end of it. So
And once
I mean,
GJ's
it does
healthy-
matter. Gigi has to be on the end of it because
no, Tiare has like
No,
what?
Tiare-
that's not.
Well, he's hurt too. So Daniel Rios, right? Yeah, he's great.
Exactly.
Oh,
And
God.
to be clear, I'm not saying Brooks is a bad player.
Trippin
I'm
has
just
one.
Wait, my Daniel Rios cards are coming back from the dead. Let's go.
I think there's a chance Rios starts this week, and if Gigi's not ready, then he's probably the one that starts.
I'll look a little closer when I build. Thank you.
I asked in the Discord already, so Jande is a maybe. Is a
Yeah, I think you were asking earlier. And I was like, yeah, like I actually haven't really had a chance to check Twitter today, but Shande I think was training on Monday. Since we're just going to talk about Atlanta now.
Oh, here we go. Took this long.
All right, what's next?
let's go. I can
We
play
can't
my
talk about
my
Atlanta.
Jande Saba. All right, we're gonna stay down here with Chris, and Chris, you're gonna give me who are we buying? Who are we picking up? Who's too low?
A guy that consistently can put out 20 to 25 AA. A guy that needs another player in his team to be healthy, and that player has not been healthy, but he's returning this week. So we're going Seattle. You already know that. A guy that's $2.81 if you want him unlimited. It's Christian Roldan. It's easy. Easy money.
The
Super
real
cheap,
CR7.
super cheap, big
The real
potential. He'll get decisives. He'll get 20 AA. Easy.
Oh yeah, that's a great pick. And I was pumping both Roldans yesterday, so I like that. For me, I'm gonna go another person who's super cheap. I feel like, and people were hyping him up to start the season. He maybe didn't perform as well as people wanted to start, but I feel like he's kind of too low now. He's around $5. For me, it's Yamane. He has big potential, and I feel like people are not giving him enough slack to start the year. He's had some tough matchups to start. Obviously, they're going to leak goals, but they haven't really, he hasn't flowed with the attack completely yet. And so, for $4 for a top scorer possibility, I like him.
And when Jalen Neal gets back in this team, they'll be better defensively. So
Exactly, more sound, less leaked goals.
Help. I mean, they're still
Possible
going to
clean
leak
sheets.
goals, but that'll help.
Possible clean sheets. Oh wait, no, McCarthy already got one, didn't he? Never mind.
Yeah,
Potentially.
Thomas, who are we picking up?
All right, which person? So this one, this is the one that was probably the hard. It was hardest because I actually had multiple people, but I'm surprised. I mean, I have his limited. I haven't bought his rare yet, but and I kind of wish I had. But he's supposed to return this month, and I feel like he's kind of been forgotten about a little bit. The real HH.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Herrera.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who I was looking this up today because this is kind of how I like standardize my numbers. I look at how much Carlos Heel is, and I think Carlos Heel was going for like 350.
Carlos Heel has dropped a lot though
for his rare. For his rare, he's still going for 350, 400. And the recent Herrera cards have gone for a little bit more. They were going for around 100 just a week ago, and for his rare, and then 10, 20, 15, 20 for his limited. So, I mean, in comparison to production, and I mean, that's not a bad deal. So he's someone, I mean, it's starting to get nice and moist in Houston. The Texas heat, it's starting to come in. I think this is someone that I'm excited to have back into my rotation for SO5 really soon.
Wait, we're all dying.
It's gonna take a minute maybe to get him the full 90, but I'm excited to have Mr. Herrera back.
Oh yeah.
Bye now. Bye.
Ache.
That was on my list, my short list. I
All
agree.
right. Who are we picking up, Trippin?
I mean, everybody needs a forward, right? The AA is not probably going to be legit, but it's time for the goals to come for Enzo Copetti. Abada is too expensive. Abada's too expensive. Yeah. Copetti's cheap. I knew
Copetti was coming in.
I just bought Copetti's shirt mint 9 of 100 rare for $30. So I mean, that's like way too cheap for a designated player who's on penalties, like anytime he's on the pitch. Even though he gave one away this year, and even though he wasn't on the pitch for another, and even though VAR took one away from him, the guy's going to score at least 5 penalties from here till the end of the year, and then hopefully, 5 to 7 more from open play. And I think he's going to get some assists. He likes to play make. They're going to find a way. The goals are going to start coming for Charlotte, and it's been rough, but $30 for a DP striker, I think, is pretty cheap for a rare in a world where forwards are always needed.
$26.99 is
the
list price right now. So
in season,
there you go.
Not in season. 31 in season.
Even then, 31 for in season starting forward is actually a really good deal.
Yeah.
Dang it, I might have to chase that.
No
I feel
AA
like every
though.
show we're all like,
no AA to speak of though. So like you're hoping for a 65.
Yeah,
maybe a 70 if he scores twice.
Possibly, but you're at least getting 35, which
Yeah, but I've been like Division 3 for in season probably, so
yeah.
I can take a 65.
All right, Chris, what are we thinking?
It's not me. It's Jorge.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah, no, I had a couple names written down. Daniel brings up De La Vega. That's a good shout. I had João Paulo written down before you did the creation roll down. He's back. He finally subbed in with Seattle's kind of coming back, and with him in the midfield, it'll be good. But I'm actually gonna go. I was listening to Tom Bogert today on his YouTube, and he said that Alan Velasco should be back this summer. So his price is still a little up, right? It didn't drop that much.
Long.
But you got to hop on the Velasco train before everybody else catches wind and start shooting the price up, which it sucks. I wanted it to go lower, but
I gotta grab this. If we're gonna talk about Velasco, I just gotta grab this real quick. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Let's go.
But
does he have Velasco with him?
Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Velasco.
That's gorgeous.
Oh,
gorgeous.
The Alan Velasco signed worn kit.
That's
with
gorgeous.
the special. Which numbering is that?
So
Is that when they have all the people on them?
This is the one where they did like the special.
I got you.
Juneteenth
There you
one.
go.
It's the Juneteenth jersey. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they like auctioned off all these Juneteenth. So like a bunch of Sorare people were actually scooping them up because it was pretty cheap. Like this was $200.
That's like
wild.
floor price
For
for
a
like a signed
signed
game worn. Yeah.
Game worn.
You
Like
can't even
that's
get a
what you have
normal
to-
jersey from the
That's,
store for
that's
that.
what you have to pay for, like, a normal jersey nowadays.
Yeah.
Like it was
That's
a
wild.
steal because I know like someone else picked up the Carlos Heel one.
That's
It was
awesome.
Sean. It was PSU. Let's be real.
Of course it was.
It's it.
Had to be.
But yeah, Alan Velasco looks like he's on
Good
his way
call.
back. So let's be scooping those up.
All right, next one. Jorge.
Yes.
What's the best? Who's done the best this year? Big game. Who's had a huge game so far that you believe should be recognized?
And I'm gonna take the cop out maybe, but Chicho on his hat trick, like that was just a game. He took it over, and like he's just taking the beginning of the season over, man. Like it is a performance for the books, and if they keep doing it, whatever. Couple injuries, Leo Luna has been missing, like yeah, but it is what it is. Chicho's banging. Should have drafted him.
All right, Trippin. Who?
I'm gonna go with recency bias, I guess you could call it. And he's just one of my favorite players. I didn't draft him in the So5 draft, but I really do love him. I got to go with SB. I just got to go with his recent 100 against Austin with 2 assists in a shootout game that they lost. I like when guys can get 100 in a loss.
We did say that was a
And,
good result for San Jose.
Yeah.
I just love Espinoza, and he always gets in the 60s and 70s. And when he can bang 100, I'm going to recognize it for sure. Love SB.
Good job, Christian.
Let's go.
Versus ATX. Versus AT, not AUS.
You want me to-
ATX.
You want me to go ATX?
Yeah.
I forget they're pretty protective about that when I went down to Austin.
I
Nice
love
save.
when you put St. Louis in small letters too.
Big L.
Big L. That's awesome.
All right.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Surprise, surprise. I'm going to go with Yorgos Giacomakis
There you
against
go.
the New England Revolution. So I thought, like, yeah, he had a penalty, but he earned a penalty. He had a really nice header in from Lennon, but the best goal came, I think it was to finish the hat trick, where it was off the like outside part of his left foot and just like curls in at this ridiculous angle. I mean, it was pretty outstanding. So yeah, that was pretty amazing on his part.
I like that pick. I watched that game too. As a nice hat
Oh,
trick. All right, for me, I feel like he has to be recognized for what he did against his former
Gotta
club.
be a Bada.
Oh, it has to be Lewis Morgan versus Miami.
Oof.
I watched this in the airport on the way to London, and he was just scoring. And so impressive whenever you score a hat trick. You get bonus points when it's against your former team. Didn't get it 100, but still got to recognize it.
Be honest, if Abada had not missed the penalty, it would have been Abada there, right?
Agata.
Agata, my God.
Absolutely would have been him there if he didn't miss the penalty.
Abada,
That
Agata.
is-
There's too many of these people.
The Charlotte's
is the
bleeding in,
most-
man.
That is the most Red Bulls thing ever, though, is to have a hat trick and still not score 100 in So5. Like,
Dude, Banzer had 4 assists and got negative AA. What are we doing?
I was like, it just blows my mind that is possible in this game
Red
to
Bull.
actually accomplish.
That's wild. So anyone who watches the stream should know which game I'm going to pick because I went a little bit nuts on stream. And if you want to pull up my screen here and just share my screen real quick.
For you.
It was a lineup that we were sweating on a Sunday, and Insigne bangs a beautiful goal against the New England Revolution. Only played a half, only needed a half, picked up his 72 and put us in the money. That was a crazy
35-minute
game.
wonder kid.
Oh, yeah, that was an easy one. Wasn't 100. Didn't win the competition. I don't care. It's still the best game of the year.
I think
That's
that
fun.
got me. I think that put me in 7th or something like that for that week too. And I was in Vegas that week, and so I was doing a bunch of sports betting, and every single, I had like this fantastic parlay of all these Columbus games, and then Minnesota somehow like pulls out this last second goal against Columbus and just destroys all my bets. So I was like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna do one big final bet before I exit out of here. And I said Insigne first to score, and he won me all my money back. So
Let's go.
it was a great weekend.
That was a hell of a weekend.
Massive
Beautiful.
game. Look at that. Massive game.
Who was it? Who was
Versus
it against
Revs.
again? That's
New
what you-
England. Yeah.
All right,
A
where we going?
lot of Rev hate in this.
Because he did also score a late one against Charlotte. Touchy subject, but I do.
Yeah. Well,
Damn,
that's not going to
shout out
happen
to
this
everybody.
week. So
Real quick, shout out to everybody in the chat that's been with us for like an hour or so, man. It's been great.
Who hasn't
Incredible
scored
stuff.
a late goal against Charlotte? Come on now.
Dude.
Oh no.
I
All
love
right.
playing Kalina, but you just know it's coming. That clean sheet. Once you get the clean sheet notification, we're like, well, it's only a matter of time now.
I'm gonna have real fun with it though. So this is defensive stack for the rest of the season.
Yes. Which defensive stack is
right?
good?
I'm going completely off the rails here.
Oh god. Coronel.
No, not that
Y'all
far.
be
off the
sorry
rails.
this weekend. Y'all be
Not
sorry.
that far off the rails. So I did legitimately consider Lennon Guzan as my stack.
Ugh.
I mean, Atlanta actually is not conceding a lot of goals, which is kind of crazy. And Lennon is the best defender in the league. Who I'm actually going to go with, though, is Franco Escobar and Steve Clark. Because once HH comes back, the Fighting Ben Olsens will be in full tip-top shape. And these guys can bang anyway. So,
Dude, you're pumping my Clark Franco rare stack.
yeah, it's. I think that's my favorite stack, and it's a little bit underrated. So I always lean towards those stacks anyway.
All right.
Fair.
I am gonna go with someone who one of them is not healthy currently. I feel like that could be a little iffy, but he's gonna be back within the next month, hopefully. I'm gonna go Celentano, Robinson,
I thought about that too, but
and I'm gonna put in. Is Miazga called up?
Kip Keller.
Is Miazga's called up? Right?
Right?
Nah,
I'll
me
throw-
out.
No, I don't know if he's getting called up right now.
Nah,
We'll
I
throw
think
you-
Miazga's
No,
past
he
that.
definitely is not.
We'll throw
Yeah.
Yedlin in there whenever Robinson goes to Copa America as my as another cheap.
When Robinson goes, it's Kip Keller season. Come on, guys. We all know who the fourth center back in Cincy is.
when they play 4 center back.
He's good. No, they play 3 center backs, which they do a lot.
All right.
All right, my go, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I am gonna go with Brad Kazan, Brooks Lennon.
Spicy.
I
So-
like it.
The one call out, and this is like a stat I always like to look at for goalkeepers, is the post shot expected goals. And Atlanta's been one of the worst teams in that stat category for like 2 consecutive years.
That's because Guzan is old and can't move.
But we're doing quite well this year. And I think it's like people are just throwing their bodies in front of the shots like they haven't in the past. I think Gregerson, and they're just not trying to constantly just pass the ball out of the back. Like that would always get us into trouble because Rossetto would just lose the ball and, right outside our 18-yard box. Gregerson's just like, just kick the ball out. Let's not mess around with this. And so I think that's half of it. That's why Gazan, he's making the saves he needs to save. And that's all we need him to do. Just make the saves you're supposed to save and then get people to fling their bodies in front of the ball when necessary. Like Saba did that against Chicago. Brooks, he just has the ability now to make more important crosses, like more meaningful crosses than what he was doing a lot for at least half the year last year. He would a lot of time we just play like, let's see if Brooks can cross the ball in and we can get a header in the goal. Like now we have from midfield, right? Yeah, exactly. Now it's like we're in transition because we have a nice counter happening, or the opponent's chasing, or for whatever reason, and Brooks gets a really meaningful cross in that has lots of danger to it. The types of crosses, which is what makes him a great right back. And he has players that are excellent getting their head on the ball. So, this is the team that defensively we've hoped for a little bit. Now I say that, and now we're out Derek Williams for a couple of weeks, Gregerson's a few weeks back. But hey, Noah
I know you didn't just say you hoped for Derek Williams. I know I didn't.
Williams has
hear
been
that.
fantastic. He's been great for us.
Yeah,
He's been great for us.
Everyone knows the answer is
Let's
always
relax.
Kalina and Malonda.
Well,
Everyone knows.
Trippin's
Well, I
amazing.
was saving that for
Who's
someone
I
else.
drafted him.
So
Trippin B, defensive stack.
it going to be?
We're all about upside. I'm in an upside type of mood, so I'm going to change it up. It's not going to be Kalina and Malonda. It's going to be Kalina and Jere Urinen, the left-footed left back from Finland, Finnish international who plays and takes set. He plays every game. He's locked in, and he takes set pieces. Malonda's locked in as well, but let me share this screen here. I will say this about Jere. Unfortunately for him, Sorare gave him the ugliest card mint in probably the history of the game.
Oh my god!
oh no.
I want one.
Oh, God.
I'm buying one right now.
So
Is that
yeah,
the
I mean he's
first one?
closing his eyes in this photo. I don't
Hey.
know where the quality control is on this,
What?
but
No one's going to buy him, so you can get him for cheap because they
Who's
don't
the
want to
social
in their
media
gallery.
director that okayed this picture?
Can we do the remember that one card from the Turkish league where the guy's wearing the sunglasses? Couldn't they just
Yeah,
Photoshop
yeah,
sunglasses
that was
onto him?
that was Elabali, I think. Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, this card is ugly as hell, but this is a really good, beautiful player. And like I said,
Hey, you're outbid.
him being on set pieces is why I would put him over Malonda because he does get stuck in for tackles. He'll lose possession a little more than a center back, but just the chance to get a decisive off a set piece, I think, is worth it for me. But Malonda's a little safer, but I'm going to go for the upside and say Jere Urinen.
I just had my first ever Insta buy, guys. So
the
Let's
right would have
go.
picked from A's last year. Did you really just buy it?
I Insta bought it, baby. A limited, but
Did y'all
Yeah.
notice? I don't know if this was a glitch, but at one point, when the MLS cards were pretty hot when they first announced the new competition, a lot of time there were times where the Insta buy was cheaper than the latest auction.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
I
to
don't know.
watch them right
Yeah,
there.
oh yeah.
the auction.
Yeah, I don't know if
for
that's
this
a.
one was
I don't,
the same.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I figure that. I would always figure Sorare would consistently bump the Insta buy price up.
I think they
based
do
on
now.
the
Though.
They do
latest
now because I
auction.
tried to buy Nwobodo and it got bumped up.
Yeah, so I figured it was actually something they just didn't catch whenever they rolled out Insta buy, and I just was like, all right, well, I'll take advantage of that.
Hey,
You know, they
Insta
just,
buys
they just
had its
roll it out
bugs.
and fix it as we go.
Hey,
Fix it
shout
live. We do it
Shout
live.
out those $30 Yarboroughs if you know, you know.
Yo, defensive stack. Is it me?
Yes, it
That's
is.
you. I'm gonna go with the only undefeated team left in the MLS right now with the Philly Union. Out of CONCACAF,
Ooh, It's
getting
not like
it
you
back.
just won this as a reward.
He doesn't even start.
Dude, he's injured, but
His
dude,
rare is
undefeated.
$200. If you, I
They haven't
that might be
they
nice.
haven't really conceded too many goals. You know, they're up there with everybody else. You know, so I'm gonna go with Philly, and they'll bounce back. I don't know if they'll be great. But they'll bounce back.
they haven't lost.
They're gonna lose
Yeah,
this weekend.
They'll
been
bounce
playing
back
great.
though. They
They'll
haven't
bounce
lost,
back.
but they will bounce back.
But it's been
fine.
rough. It's been rough. It's been
It
rough. But
doesn't feel like
CONCACAF's over.
Philly's played well this year.
Yeah, it's been
I think it's because we also just got all those glimpses from CONCACAF where Glesnes kicked into his own goal.
Glesnessing.
Oh my god.
They are second in the East though at this point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That
They're
is
not-
true.
They're not.
And that's through
Vancouver's first
CONCACAF.
in MLS.
everybody else is making excuses, but Philly was like, yeah,
Actually,
we'll figure it
Red
out.
Bulls
We'll
were
get through it.
first.
We'll get through it. We'll get through it. I did not sell my Blake. I am still
Did you buy
backholding
Wagner?
that. Of course not. I don't buy good players. Let's be real.
Please.
But which good offensive players are we going to buy?
Offensive stack. You know, I had a few, and I don't even want to say it now because you guys are just gonna grill me. Because I was gonna say the Red Bulls, but I don't want to stay away from the Red Bulls at this point.
I wonder why.
So yeah, dude, look,
Enjoy your 60s.
I'm gonna go with everybody else, and I'm gonna go with LA Galaxy because they are just flying in the attack. They're the hype boys this season. Let's go.
You know,
LA
one thing,
Galaxy.
What's
one
the-
feature I
What's the 3
What's the 3?
or the 2?
Painsville,
Listen.
Jovelich, and Pooge, technically, if you want 3. Pooge and Painsville, really. Jovelich to finish him in the end. Little Jovi up top. Look at him go. That's my offensive stack. I wanted to
Nice.
pay up, that's probably where I would go.
So one feature I appreciate about Sorare data is that whenever your player gets an exact 60, he doesn't have the dark green like he actually did well. He has like that slightly off tint green.
Like the
I
line.
feel like
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
Oh no. Oh no. There he is.
He's back.
Oh, he's back.
oh sorry, yeah. I don't know what it is. My Wi-Fi keeps dropping out.
Where
So
were
who's,
we?
Who's-
who's your stack?
Who's next?
You said green something? All right. Tripping.
So
Which-
he stole my vote. He stole my question. I got the same exact stack as Jorge there. I think that's the stack to buy because it's cheaper than the Columbus stack and has just as much potential for sure. In a Columbus stack, you're gonna want Morris, who's Cucho's like the same price as Puig, but Morris is way more than Paintsill. So yeah.
Oh, God.
Klaus and Indy Vasilev.
Are we
That's
alive?
a great stack.
I did have Klaus written down, not gonna lie.
Are we alive?
Oh no.
Oh, Alex broke the whole thing.
Oh no.
Oh,
All
there's
right,
an undo
Thomas.
button.
We're good. All right, we're back.
Who's next? Thomas?
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
left.
Let's get through this. We're at an hour and a
Sorry,
half.
I
boys.
just
We are
walked
cooking.
away just because I
gone.
couldn't deal with it. Here we go.
I still gotta build my
Actually,
lineup.
I have the LA Galaxy too.
I gotta build baseball
is-
and football
is-
lineups.
Is there like any? I don't know. Is there another question? And I feel like they actually, if you look at Puig and Paintsill, and I guess Jovic, the three of them haven't had a consistently strong week yet. There hasn't been a week where
Like
all three of
altogether,
them
yeah.
just like hit it out of the park. Like they've had weeks where one person got a negative decisive and another person got a negative decisive. And even then, like I feel like they've actually had some really strong matchups to start this year so far, which just makes me think as we're going later on into the year that there's going to be some really tasty matchups for the LA Galaxy, some nice home games. So
Do you mean
I'm
like
going with
San
them.
Jose next week? Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
I'm excited.
It's just undeniable, like full
I'm
blown.
I'm
like,
tanking
full
I'm tanking all my contender lineups this weekend so I can just dominate next week.
So is that who?
This pump is great, guys. By the
That's
way,
what
we're
Alex
pumping
is
up these prices.
My
Now I'm going to go
bad.
get a discount Columbus stack because everyone's buying LA.
there you go.
Yep, I have to go the exact same. I mean, come on.
Oh,
There's no.
man.
So
I feel like they're head and shoulders above
you guys are all ridiculous and stupid, and you went with the wrong stack. It's Puig and Paintsill and Delgado, Mark Delgado. That's the real stack. You guys,
Marky
are-
Mark?
Not
You're
even
a Mark-
Bergman?
Marcus
You've been a
Is that
Delgado
offensive
trooper for a long
stack, though?
time.
Is that offensive stack though? I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
he is getting a little bit more forward.
They're both-
I listened
they're-
to an interview he did.
Fielders and a forward. We're good. It's okay.
He's excited about getting forward. All right.
Yeah, get Jovic out of there. He sucks.
All right. All right.
So dumb.
Hey, Gigi Almada is a good shout, but Gigi and Lennon, I feel, is like almost a better offensive stack.
But
at
this
point.
is for the whole season, and Almada.
Yeah, and Almada's not going to be here the whole year. He's leaving this
okay.
summer.
All right. Fair.
most
fair.
overrated.
Who has started the season
Oh, I've been saving
Right.
this one.
before the season started, and now we're here, and you're like, this dude was. Everybody was paying too much.
All
I'm in
right.
danger.
I'm so sorry, Jorge.
Oh God.
I don't know. I didn't know what else to do.
Yes, this is what I've been waiting for.
Man,
So,
Oh, you're,
oh, man.
I don't think you guys know where I'm going.
Yes.
It's not Muriel. It's not him. It's Galese. Galese's been
Oh!
garbage.
Oh.
Absolute garbage and a half. Dude has had
Wow.
3 scores under 6 in the last like 5 games. Like,
Dude, he's bumping.
he's
out 15.
averaging
He
like
plays
a
so rare.
4.
Have you seen his pro
Like,
card? He plays so rare.
everything
It
is
is
fine.
horrible.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Um,
We're doing
Magic
great.
yeah.
conceding a bunch of goals.
Galese's barely a starting keeper at this point. So
That's
yeah.
wild.
That's my most overhyped guy in the midseason. His price has dropped like 5 times.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Alex.
Now I get to give mine. This is one where I feel like I even saw this at the beginning of the season. I'm like, why is this dude so much? It's Rodriguez for San Jose. If I remember right, we can pull this up. I can pull it up. I believe he
That's
was
Malanda.
over. I believe he was over $10 at one point.
He was he's like one of the most expensive defenders for MLS going into the new
Yeah,
season.
that's a good move.
So I mean, look at
Wild,
that.
wild
Like
price
look
drop.
at that. Look at where he was
Yeah.
at. Like
People
25.
were just looking at who had the best averages and
They do that
getting
all the
those
time.
players.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
He's been a
Not-
dumpster
Alright.
fire.
And look where he's
I
at,
mean,
under
I didn't
$5
think San
now.
Jose was going to be this bad,
I
but
don't.
I guess, yeah, it just hasn't
To
been
be
good.
fair, they've been a dumpster fire for years, and he produced last year.
There was belief that San Jose could do it this year. There was a little
like,
belief. But there was
Daniel was a solid goalkeeper for them last year. He had like one of the best. He was like one of the best shot stoppers in the league
because he faced so many shots.
Yeah, but then
real good
somehow
practice.
but he's
hurt. Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's out for a while.
And you're pulling up. All
Yeah. All right. Who's next?
right. Thomas, you're up. Who have you been waiting to give us?
Muriel.
okay. I'm totally fine with that one.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Anybody that says
honestly-
Muriel or Facundo Torres, you throw them.
I was gonna say like you could go Facundo too. Like
no, I won't be.
really,
that.
there's so
Like,
many people in Orlando.
Dude, I just bought Maria. Why are you telling me? You're telling me he's not
But
good?
like everyone
That'd
was
be a
just
bad
going
idea.
crazy.
He's
They're
not even
like,
starting.
oh man, they got both these forwards. Orlando's just going to eat
on
this
accident.
league alive. On accident, right? And they just haven't been able to figure it out at all. I don't think CONCACAF Champions League was actually good competition for them at all either. Like all it did was just kind of add more reps to entire legs. And yeah, I mean, this has been pretty rough for them.
I can't even deny it. I can't even like fight it.
It's like, and people were very, very like, I don't know. It's just one of those cases where I always see this happen where people just see older forward from top 5 league in Europe goes to MLS, assume he is going to be dominant. And it's like,
With the Higuains of the
Didn't
world.
work.
All right, Trippin, who do we think?
I gotta go. This is my mea culpa, you would call it, I guess, to Zarda's fan club, the Jakey Jakester. I'll spell this one for you since you can't spell it, I'm sure. That was kind of insulting. I didn't mean to do that.
Was I close? Was I close? Was I close at least?
You dumbass. Deagra, Dejae
He's gonna mess it up too.
I think.
I didn't hear the. Was it?
Brecht Deagra. This is a guy who I had super high hopes for. He's overrated because I said he was going to be like a top 5, top 3 mid in the season. I was pumping in him.
Really, it's just
pretty
you
big.
overrated him.
And so I overrated him. Yeah, exactly. And
I don't know. I
if-
mean, I just stopped listening to Trippin after he told me that Ben Bender was the next Messi.
No, I definitely never said that. But now I'm like
that sounds like a Bob
Bender.
Flynn thing.
That was definitely
That
Bob.
was a
that
Bob
was on the
Flynn. Yeah,
Bender.
Bob.
Maybe
He
that was
on the
Bob.
Bender train.
Hey, just to make myself feel better, hey, why don't you call up the price Bob paid for 1 of 10 2022 versus my 1 of 10 2024?
Why is Bob all of a sudden taking strays?
Is that it? Is that it?
He
Oh, wait,
knew
that-
at the
oh,
time. He knew at the
Brechty-
time it was a ridiculous offer too.
Yeah,
No.
Brechty is just a huge disappointment to me because he did have 1 assist, but he had a tap in goal that he stumbled his feet over, one of the worst plays I've ever seen in a professional soccer pitch. And he just doesn't seem to like really, I think he has the technical ability to do it and he just doesn't do it. So it just pisses me off, but I still keep faith in him. I still think he's a starter for this team, but his spot's in jeopardy because the summer window comes up and Charlotte has a DP slot and it's like, the
Oh my
big need
God.
is for a number 10. So
Oof.
You know, I mean, I really like Bender as a player, but man, like I just knew nothing about him, and everyone's just like, I remember that moment. It was like he is the one to get this season. Like, don't worry about any other player.
he had a really
And he
hot start.
scored. Yeah, he scored like at the
He had a
beginning.
super hot
Yeah.
start to the
That's
2022 rookie
Yeah.
season.
I do remember
and
this
then-
now, though.
Hasn't
Yeah.
played since. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was taking
RIP.
corners. He had the first assist in club history.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah.
He needs to just
There
go
you
to
go.
FC Cincinnati and then just like revitalize his career like every other player.
All my homies hate Top In.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
You guys are going to get me in trouble. No comment.
No comment.
I literally
dude,
can't.
Can't do it.
This is the chat, man. I don't know. People
They
are
have a mind
chatting
of their
things.
own.
taking
My most
Facundo.
overrated. I'm with Javik on this one, dude. I'm going The fun is over. The messy fun was over. Look, it was fun at the beginning of the season. Suarez, all of this, but you got Copa coming. It's about to get real swampy down here. I think the Miami fun is over. Trying to guess rotations and is he in? Is he out? Should I sell my ticket? Should I go to the game? All this nonsense. Dude, get it out of here. We had our fun.
I will be there.
Adios.
They're still in second.
Adios. Yeah, for now.
And they've
whatever.
scored the most goals in
Yeah.
the league.
But
It'll be fine.
don't they have like an extra game played or something?
Yeah,
They
they
do have-
they got a RSL
Yeah.
midweek
Yeah.
to start the week.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
So
True.
down the pink bozos.
Until they introduce all these new rules mid-season for MLS, so they can just like stack the roster mid-year.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a fair game, 100%.
You know who I was really down about getting hurt was Facundo Farias. I was really excited to see him in MLS.
And Kremansky.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
Kremansky
Yeah.
hasn't
Yeah.
played at all.
Hey,
this year.
he did. I think he got subbed in last game.
Yeah,
and
he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
his rares were super cheap at one point.
Did we make it to the
Yeah,
end?
sure.
Golden Boot? Or do we have MVP?
I think there's one more. There's MVP.
We
too.
got yeah. There might be one. There might be
Hour
one
and 35 minutes. Y'all are troopers.
Yeah, we're only
We're
I
gonna
was
make-
trying to leave. I
we'll
was
make
gonna
2
leave,
hours.
but then I was like, oh, I gotta fucking fill in all the fucking categories.
Let's speed it up. Let's
Even all the hosts can't stay.
All right.
All right,
This
who's
one
next?
should be
Jorge.
quick. Jorge, who's gonna win Golden Boot?
What? Golden Boot? Oh, dang, dude.
All right, next. Trippin.
Yeah. Fast.
Cucho. Whoever said sell Cucho is crazy. Buy
Cucho.
Cucho's gonna
Oof.
win the Golden
Whoa.
Boot.
That's
You think
I
he
had,
stays all year,
Lewis.
though?
I had Lewis Morgan written down, so I just put that one in there.
I think he stays all
He's
year.
on
Yeah,
pens.
yeah.
He's
I
on
do.
pens. Yeah.
I think we have the
GG.
same person. Yeah, me and Thomas had the same person.
GG,
Oh
yeah.
wait, no, I'm sorry. I don't pick Cucho. That's completely different. I picked GG. It was G. I'm sorry.
We're
I
too fast
misread my
now.
notes. I misread my notes. I want
That's why we
GG,
taking our
sorry.
time because now we don't know what's going
Sorry.
on.
Yeah,
want GG.
I know you probably know the stats, Thomas. Isn't it most goals per 90?
Yeah, he's staying. He's not going to be in
Euros.
Euros.
Yeah,
Sorry, I won't say
bye-bye.
Europa League.
Yeah.
I'll get
So
this
he's here for
done.
the summer.
But Almada will be gone, and that will hurt him significantly.
No, he's got Brooks
won't.
sending crosses. And we're gonna
He's
get,
got Brooks.
uh,
He's got Brooks, but he won't have Almada the whole year, and that will not.
Yeah, we'll
We'll have the
get
next
someone really
Almada.
good.
Who's the dude you were
Yeah,
pumping
well-
in the Discord?
Oh yeah, Baltazar Rodriguez,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
Josh,
I like
who
that
just
guy.
knows everything about Latin America, just posted something too that apparently I don't
that
I
guy.
haven't listened to it.
Alex.
I already said GG.
Yeah.
It's a
So my preseason pick is still good. Christian Benteke, still Golden Boot.
Yeah.
We're still good.
Wow.
Yep.
He's gonna get 5
We're
this
here.
weekend.
He just
We're
gets.
here.
I mean, as long as he takes like 20 shots a game, he's good.
Yeah. He'll lead the league in big chances missed and goals. Be great.
him and a god at the top of that. So Chris,
All right.
of the 8 game weeks we've had, who's the best Sorare player?
This is the backwards looking MVP.
Yes.
The correct answer, there's only one correct answer. He plays for LAFC. His name is Timothy Tillman.
Let's
Ooh.
go.
We're done.
It seems as though
Cut the
me and-
stream.
Me and
That's
you
it.
have the same thinking.
it.
I'm going Timothy Tillman as well.
I say Lewis Morgan just because to have an average as a Red Bulls player over like 70 was pretty amazing.
True.
That is cheeky.
That is true.
It's a good show.
Tripping, who we thinking?
I mean, there's only one. We're talking about as of that has been up till now, or there will be.
Backwards looking.
Yeah, up till now.
There's only one. There can only be one. Aiden Morris. He dominates. He's put
Damn,
up.
that was
insane
my
scores.
pick too.
Yeah.
That's also mine. I had Aiden Morris.
But he
written
got
down.
a red
He's been
card.
Banging.
But he got a red card.
You can't be
Really,
the
that's
MVP if
copycat.
you
Yeah,
got sent
but
off.
That's the exception that proves the rule. That's how valuable he is.
And he still
got a
banged in that
60.
game,
He still
too,
got
didn't
a
he?
70.
Yeah, and Columbus stinks without him.
Yeah,
so
he was.
I guess
I
that's
think
true.
he had like a 40 with the red card still, didn't he? I mean, like,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was it like freaking
IRL MVP. Let's go Chicho, man. I'm gonna stick on the Chicho train. If RSL can get it done, let's go Chicho.
Interesting pick.
Goals and assists. It's not just goals.
67 with the red card. Wild.
Wild.
Insane.
Crazy. Who's next? Trippin?
Or who's
Trippin,
winning
who's gonna-
MVP?
Who's gonna have that trophy at the end of the
MVP
year?
by the end.
so this one, I am going to pick Gigi. Also, I think he just does it. I think he wins the Golden Boot and wins MVP.
I
Wow.
was thinking the exact same thing. I will let Thomas go first before I put mine.
See,
Thomas,
y'all
I
go
are,
don't know if Gigi is going to get the MVP.
y'all are underestimating Almada even.
Yeah, and no, I think Almada's. I mean, I think he'll get the Golden Boot still, but I feel like he's not the assist machine, and I feel like people always go for someone who's kind of equally creating goals and assists. So I think Bessie's going to end up winning it. Honestly, like I think
That's not a bad shout.
That's not horrible. But Copa America,
It's-
you don't think will add? Will
No,
factor in?
He
messy.
almost
He's only
won
gonna
it.
play like 10 games in MLS.
And he'll still win it. He was like second in voting last season, and he like hardly played any MLS games.
He did win the European Player of the Year when not playing in Europe. So I mean,
That
I
is
guess
true.
anything is possible.
Oh man.
I
Oh, we
will-
got a Lucho shout.
Lucho
Lucho-
will not win it. There's no Brandon Vasquez.
That is true. No one to really go to.
Yeah.
No
But he's
assists
gonna
for
bang
him.
this weekend though.
You better
Go
hope.
House.
Mr.
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
I'm gonna go GG as well. I feel like he's gonna be top scorer
out for
by a
Tom
good
Brady.
margin, and I don't think anybody looks like that crazy when it comes to goal assists. And so I think GG will get it.
I
All
am
right, there you go.
absolutely shocked that nobody else picked this guy. Who did everyone pick in their offensive stack? Ricky Pooch. Like,
Wow.
easy. I mean, he's going to have some of the most assists, some of the most goals. He's going to be on, I think, one of the best teams. He's new. People love to vote for the new guy.
He's not that new now.
I think GG is a decent shout, but he won't have enough assists. So I think Pooch will be better.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
There you have it. Look at that. Look at that, Tripper. We're done. We're done. You could have said something, buddy.
Let's
You could have
go.
said something. It's all right. We're all family here. We're all friends here. When Trippin got to go, Trippin got to go.
Well, no, it was just a bit. I'm just kidding. It's like that. It was like you were
Oh,
talking about the
no.
chatter staying,
Just
and I was
kidding.
like, it's
Now
so
that we're done, he's like, oh, I would have stayed forever.
right.
I wasn't gonna let you leave anyway. Dude, so whatever.
I just wanted to see if you knew, Jorge. I was just testing to see if you knew.
Gotcha. Yeah. It's all right. When you get booted, I don't know what happened, dude. Sticky fingers.
This was fun. I can't believe this was 2 hours. It did fly by.
Dude, no, this was awesome. It
Oh, yeah.
was, I mean, there was a few bumps in the road, but it was awesome. We got the drafts. We're
Mainly
gonna get
the
these things posted on Twitter.
first
Shh.
pick.
Put down in the comments who you think is gonna win the draft, who had the best list. All right, we're gonna put it up here. Maybe we'll give some stuff away. I don't know. Garber bucks. Thomas brought it up. I don't know. We'll get some stuff printed. Put some Garber on some Monopoly bucks. We'll mail it to you. Whatever it is. Thank you so much for everybody that was on this show. It was a great time. Maybe we'll do it again. We'll tighten things up. See what happens. Everybody that was in the chat, you guys are great. And good luck this weekend. Set some lineups. And here